Welcome back. In today's video, we're exploring some incredible kitchen gadgets that will transform your cooking experience. From tools that handle all the slicing and dicing to smart devices that take care of the cooking while you sit back and relax, these are the latest Amazon kitchen gadgets designed for stress-free cooking. As always, you'll find the links to these gadgets in the description below. Let's jump in. Number 1. Cuisinart Bread Maker Machine. As its name implies, Cuisinart's compact automatic bread machine makes quick and simple work of turning dough into beautiful loaves of bread. Designed to produce loaves in a variety of sizes, this machine offers additional flexibility by including 12 pre-programmed options, a 13-hour delay start timer, keep warm function, and settings that allow you to bake various types of bread. We also appreciated all the options to customize loaves, including the crust color, allowing you to control whether it came out light, medium, or dark. It was our favorite for banana bread, making it a fabulous choice for anyone who enjoys quick breads. The banana bread came out moist and dense with a heavy banana flavor, which we loved. However, it fared less well for sourdough, yielding a loaf with a darker bottom than the top and a gummy texture. Despite that shortcoming, we did like how light this bread maker is, especially in contrast to some of the others we tested. Plus, it doesn't take up too much space. We also found the machine's included instructions to be straightforward, as well as the cleaning. Number 2. Electric Deep Fryer. The least enjoyable part of deep frying is cleanup, but this all-clad fryer makes the process less unpleasant. The all-clad is worth purchasing based on the oil filtration alone, we said after testing. All you have to do is turn a handle to drain the oil through an internal filtration system into a removable box for future reuse and eventual disposal. Everything but the heating element is removable and dishwasher safe. Plus, the mirror shiny finish keeps fingerprints at bay and stands out on the counter. In testing, the all-clad did best with chicken fingers, which came out crunchy and near perfect. But its comparatively small capacity didn't offer as much room for multiple items to swirl around in the oil. Potato chips and fries clump together and cook unevenly. You'll want to make small batches. It wasn't quite as fast to heat as other fryers, though it did so accurately. The all-clad is a good compact fryer for all skill levels with a lot of user-friendly features, but its price is high. It's the second most expensive indoor fryer we tested, and it's also the smallest. If capacity and cost are less important than performance and aesthetics, it could be a good choice. Number 3. Magic Bullet Blender. The Magic Bullet may be cheap in cost and tiny in size, but it's a complete personal blending system that outperformed a lot of its pricier competitors in our testing. The set includes a short cup, tall cup and handled mug, plus lip rings, a to-go lid, and flat ceiling lids so you can store contents in the fridge for later. The larger vessels are a good size for a breakfast smoothie, though the short cup is only big enough for a sauce, say, if you want to make some pesto. We were truly impressed with this machine's cleanability. One of our testers who's worked as a barista and at a smoothie shop called it the easiest blender she's ever had to wash. Given the budget price, we worried that sticky juice would leak out into the base, but the screw-on blade made a good seal and was simple to rinse off. The cups and lids can all go in the dishwasher. The Magic Bullet has the same push-to-blend operation as most similar models, but you can also twist the cup to lock it in place with the motor running. This isn't quite as convenient as a timed setting, but it's a nice extra. The machine had no trouble handling blueberries and spinach in our tests, but its mere 250-watt motor couldn't break down strawberries straight out of the freezer. You're best off using fresh or fully thawed fruit only, as in this pomegranate banana smoothie. Number 4. KitchenAid KFC 3516ER. If you like the functionality of a food processor but don't like a bulky appliance, this food chopper from KitchenAid is right up your alley. It is a bit of a splurge compared to some of the other items on our list, but it's more than worth it. Equipped with 2 speeds and a pulse function, this small but mighty machine chops ingredients and even makes purees. The drizzle basin allows you to slowly drip liquids into the bowl, like olive oil for making salad dressing or emulsifying aioli. And with a 3.5 cup capacity, it's roomy enough to hold lots of vegetables, but it's also lightweight and easier to bring out and put away than a full-size food processor. Although it took a minute or two to get used to the lid, which has to be locked in before the motor will turn on, we quickly fell in love with how powerful and easy to use this model is. We especially loved the convenient lever that allows you to control the speed of the motor for more precise cuts. Plus, the bowl, lid, and S-shaped stainless steel blade are all dishwasher safe, and we simply gave the base a quick wipe with a damp towel to clean up any splatters. Number 5. Smeg TSF01 RGUS. If good looks are a high priority in your kitchen, the Smeg 2-slice toaster is worth the high price tag. With its bright, glossy finish that comes in 14 colors and patterns, and its retro aesthetic, this sturdy toaster is a beauty that takes up minimal counter space. When you select a setting, it locks into place, so you know you've set it precisely, and extra wide slots ensure that you can fit thicker cut slices of bread or bagels. In our testing, it toasted evenly and showed a good range of toast shades. It was able to toast 5 consecutive batches of toast consistently. A long-term consumer tester who has had this toaster for almost a year noted, this toaster toasted bread well and didn't over or undercook. Always has a nice toasted look with crunchy exterior and chewy inside. This model comes with 6 browning levels and a backlit chrome knob that offers reheat, defrost, cancel, and bagel settings. For easy cleanup, there is a removable crumb tray. If you still want a retro toaster but in a larger size, Smeg also has a 4-slice size available. Number 6. Cuisinmax Electric Hot Plate. Despite its small size, Cuisinmax's hot plate packs an impressive 1,500 watts of power. Paired with its heat-holding cast iron material, that's enough to get really hot. Hot enough to effectively sear meats or stir-fry veggies. However, we found that the whole housing, including the temperature knob, got very hot with the burner turned to the highest and even medium-high settings, making it hard to use and a safety hazard, especially with kids around. We think the Cuisinmax is much better suited for lower temperature slow cooking or simmering, something it's likely to do as an extra burner at Thanksgiving or a family reunion. And it carries a fairly moderate price tag for its power and features. The whole unit is not much bigger than the burner, and it's only 3.5 inches tall, easy to tuck away in the back of a cabinet when you don't need it. Although the burner size is listed as 7.4 inches in diameter, Cuisinmax recommends using pans with a flat base, no larger than 7.1 inches, limiting your range of cookware options. Number 7. Instant Pot Vortex Plus. When I tested the Instant Vortex, the first thing I noticed and appreciated was the smooth, integrated interface. The touchpad is fully flush with the surface of the machine and lights up when you plug it in. It's actually quite sleek looking for a big appliance. The functions are intuitive, so much so that I never once had to reference the instructions the first time I used it. You choose from roast, bake, broil, reheat, dehydrate, or air fry, then click time and temperature, adjusting each by turning a small stainless steel knob. The machine preheats in only 2 minutes, automatically pauses when you pull the basket out midway to shake food around, and perhaps my favorite feature of all, has that light inside and a clear window at the front so you can actually see what's going on. It also cleans up perfectly with a light scrub. Number 8. Sustia's Stovetop Whistling Tea. If you find yourself going back to the stove to make a second batch of coffee or tea every day, you might need a larger kettle. This one can hold far more water than any of the other stovetop kettles we tested, but brought it to a boil nearly as quickly as the other models. Its tall handle has a heat-proof coating, along with a clever latch that lets you open the whistling spout cover without having to touch it directly. Besides matte black, it's also available in metallic champagne and rose colors. We found the heat-proof handle on the Susti's kettle to be very effective, but it doesn't fold down, which makes it take up a lot of shelf space. On the other hand, it looks nice enough to live on the stovetop. With that huge capacity, this kettle is fairly heavy and awkward when full, and we found that it doesn't hold heat for very long. Number 9. Iron Orange Juice Squeezer. This commercial-grade juicer by Zuli uses gravity and leverage to help extract as much juice as possible with a simple pull of the handle. With its cast-iron base and sturdy design, this classic juice press is a true workhorse. Often used by bartenders who make their own mixers, it's exceptional for pressing large quantities of any size citrus fruit, from key limes to grapefruits, and everything in between. It also comes in a multitude of colors, even rose gold, to complement your kitchen decor. In our tests, we appreciated how easy it was to use the press. Despite the heavy-duty cast iron appearance, it didn't take a ton of effort to press down on the lever. No need for extra arm workouts to get the most out of your citrus. We did wish the juicer lifted up a bit, so we could fit taller containers beneath it. One thing to note is that this juicer will likely have to live on a countertop full-time, as its weight and size make it awkward to transfer in and out of storage. But if you do have the counter space, this press is perfect for making fresh squeezed orange or grapefruit juice at a moment's notice. Number 10. Ice Cream Maker Machine. A compressor-based ice cream maker costs more than a canister style, but it's also a lot more versatile. This winter is a tiny freezer able to turn room temperature ingredients into frozen treats with the push of a button. It features an automatic timer for freezing ice cream and sorbet, but it also doubles as a yogurt maker with a gentle heating mode to maintain the optimal fermentation temperature. In testing, the textures of our sorbet and ice cream were both wonderful. The winter worked somewhat faster than other compressor models, albeit slower than the pre-frozen canister style. Our biggest complaints are fairly minor. A lot of the ice cream and sorbet stuck to the paddle as we pulled it out of the machine, and we had to do a lot of careful scraping to get everything into a food storage container. Winter is a big name in compressor ice cream makers. We've tested 6 of the brand's models, and we say the 2-quart option offers the best balance of function and price. This ice cream maker can do a lot, though it's probably best for someone who will use it frequently. The compressor is large, heavy, and will take up significant room on the countertop or in a cabinet.